Welcome back to Trailmakers with Fenrir. Today we're going to be doing some more BattleBot testing because I just can't stop making autonomous BattleBots. But first up, I'll look at the regular versions of the new ones. We have Stabitha, which is a punching bot. Well, technically stabbing, but it's all the same in a BattleBot. Sharpness doesn't really affect things in Trailmakers much. Then we have Ironsides, which is a very simple sandbag opponent. It doesn't have any weapons, but it can move pretty fast and tackle things. And finally we have Naildown, a hammer bot, which packs quite a punch, but damages itself when it uses its weapon too much. So we'll see how they do against each other, and we'll start putting them in the ring. As you can see, they look a little bit different. They don't have a seat in them anymore, and they're full of logic, so that they can sense the area around them, find their target, avoid walls, and attack when they're in range. Well, yeah, as I thought, the first thing it does is attack the sign because it's really easy for it to see it. And it's just going to start doing its thing, although now it's stuck, and it's kind of broken already, so let's just let it run free. While we get an Ironsides out here. Now this one's a little bit cleaner because the logic is packed inside of it instead of on display, but it's more or less the same thing. It can sense the walls, and it can sense the target, and it'll avoid walls, and when it has the chance to ram something, it will. And finally, we'll release a Naildown, which, like Stabitha, has all the logic on display, although it's kind of skinned over and a little bit harder to see. And oh my goodness, in the background, Stabitha just demolished poor Ironsides there. Oh, something just happened off screen. I'm gonna get the sign out of here. We have Naildown is still running around. But yeah, it seems the other two have already killed each other or escaped. Let's throw a bunch more of these in here. A Stabitha. An Ironsides. A Naildown. Oh. Oh dear. Hey, they're starting to find each other. Even though they're small, it doesn't take too many of them in the ring before they start finding each other. That one looked like it was on the hunt for Ironsides, but Ironsides outran it. But these little guys aren't lasting too long, so let's keep adding to them until it gets too chaotic. There's one more of each. Okay, so I spawned in 2 more of each, and I heard quite a few crashes in the meantime. Every time I turn around to try to find one, I hear a crash behind me. So maybe I should just... Oh, goodness. Stay focused on one for a while. This Ironside seems pretty broken and stuck. Missing some sensors. There, now he's free. Well, I was gonna repair that one, but it got away too fast. Man. They really kill each other off pretty quick. I've done a lot of testing with only 1 or 2 in the ring at a time, and there's a lot less carnage going on, but I think it's about time that we add in a beefier opponent for these little guys. So let's add in a Sandstone Mark III, which has a more complicated AI than any of those smaller ones, and also has an element of randomness to help it keep from getting stuck. so it shouldn't get stuck in any loops or anything like that. But like Ironsides, all it can really do is ram. The main difference is it's much sturdier. Whereas Ironsides likes to explode on the first or second hit, Sandstone will take quite a beating. So these won't disappear from the ring quite as fast. Okay, so there's 3 sandstones. And I just heard an explosion behind me. That is... Okay, all the sandstones are in the corner. And other than that little... other than that little piece that just got rammed, it doesn't look like any of the little ones are still alive. Okay, this is a piece of Stabitha. It's hard to tell. What's going on over here? Why are they stuck on me? Okay. This one's trying to ram this one, but this one's stuck, so let's just hop in real quick and try to get them... Yeah, okay. Now they're free. Oh, little Stabitha over there in the distance just tried to hurt Sandstone, and all it did was hurt itself. We need to even the odds. More Stabithas. There's 3 more Stabithas. Oh, and they're attacking each other more than the sandstones, it sounds like. Oh, I just saw a piston fly by my face. Yeah. Come on, little Stabithas. No, don't attack each other. Go after Sandstone over there. Oh no. Sandstone is sandwiching poor little Stabitha. Drove right through that one. They still get stuck on each other now and again, but it's more that they're trying to ram each other at the same time. But their disengage routines probably aren't aligned, so they were just constantly pressed up against each other. There's still a couple Stabithas roaming around, but it looks like the front of their weapon is all destroyed on all of them. This one's really busted. Don't know why it spawned all the way over there, but that's just Trailmakers being Trailmakers. It's on its way over. I must say, Stabitha is one of the more aggressive autonomous BattleBots I've made so far. It really likes going after its opponents and staying locked on. Which I think has more to do with the handling of the BattleBot, like its driving capability, than the programming, because the sensor array is pretty similar to Nail Down, and Nail Down is not quite as effective at it. I know Ironsides isn't as effective at it. It loses track of the target more often. But speaking of Ironsides, let's add some more. They're constantly destroying themselves, so we gotta keep their numbers up. They saw each other for a moment there, but then they zipped out of sight. Oh, now he's attacking sandstone. They're both attacking sandstone. Yeah, they're tag teaming him. Look at them go. Oh goodness. The ultimate sacrifice. It worked though. That's 2 sandstones down by the looks of it. Just this one up in operation. There goes in. I think there was another iron sides. It might have just tripped over a rock and completely disintegrated. So now, to both finish off this sandstone and this round of testing, I'm going to bring out Input, which has the most sophisticated routine, although it still has some issues, probably due to being a little overcomplicated. So all the logic is still out on display so that I can work on it again, but given that it already had a circuit board aesthetic with these little plugs as its weapon, it kind of fits. So I'll release him, and he quickly gets to work destroying sandstone. Oh my goodness, there's really not much left of it, is there? Nope, not functional. It only took a few seconds for it to finish the job. So let's go ahead and actually respawn and clear the ring of debris. So after that first round, I've decided I'm going to start with the biggest BattleBots and work my way down, because if I start with the little ones, they're all going to be gone by the time I finish spawning the big ones in. So let's release an Input. And a second one for good luck. Then we'll throw in a couple of sandstones. Oh, spawned out a bad opportunity there. They're already getting down to business. Oh goodness. Yeah, Input is savage. It'll hunt them down and destroy them pretty effectively. So let's try to get 3 functional sandstones out before I spawn or repair anything else. Just to add some more sandbag to the arena. More targets to be struck. Oh, did I turn that off? I think I turned that off before I got into it, and now I got into the wrong one. Yeah, I definitely turned it off before I got out. And one more sandstone. Okay, they're just tackling each other. We got a bunch of mirror matches going on. The Inputs are fighting each other. We got 2 sandstones in the goal over there attacking each other, and 2 more behind me that have been attacking each other, and Input got airborne. Alright, let's add some more in. I don't think I've introduced you to Ironsides Jr. yet in this video. It's got a fairly simple set of detection for walls and enemies. So it's not the smartest bot, and it's even more fragile than the regular Ironsides, to be expected. So I'm really not expecting these guys to last very long at all, but we'll add 3 of them in. I bet that explosion was one of them. So let's add some more regular Ironsides in. Let's do 3 of them as well. Take a quick look around. We've got... Is that... Okay, that's less than half of an input, and it's still going. Oh! It was. I don't know if it will be anymore. Oh, no, certainly not. We got iron sides all over the place. So let's finally start adding some of the lights and ultralights in. Actually, wait, no, they're both ultralights, never mind. It's just easy to get confused because these autonomous ones go over the normal block limit. So they're not technically within regulation, but I'm not planning on using them in any regulation fights anyways. If I do make an autonomous battlebot to fight other people for official matches, then I'm going to make it from scratch, not just making a previously human-driven one autonomous. But we're starting to get a little bit laggy. So let's observe the chaos here and repair some of the damaged bots. This input's spinning itself to death in a circle. These iron sides can get refreshed. I think it's a sandstone over here that just got attacked. I'll repair it. Yeah, just squashed a poor Ironsides Jr. on the way down. Oh, and they scored a goal! Look at that! Let's repair this little Ironsides. And this regular one. I'll grab a sandstone. Fix it up. Oh my goodness. Is this... This little piece of Stabitha is... Okay, no, I think it's just the vibration from the stabilizer. I thought it might have still been moving around from its logic, but no, it's just doing the stabilizer thing because it's so small now. Oh, Stabitha versus input, that's not going to end well. Oh, and again, Stabitha nearly avoids getting destroyed by input here, who is a little bit damaged himself. Not sure if the logic is messed up or not, but I'm going to give it a repair. Man, Stabitha putting in the work. Taking out a sandstone, which is 2 weight classes above it. But I think I'm starting to get better at designing these combat systems, because there's a certain point where they start destroying themselves as fast as I can spawn them. What's going on? Oh, there's a chunk of something underneath of this one. Let's give it a repair and wiggle it around manually. Yeah, and then it'll free itself. Sandstone's pretty good at getting unstuck. And I think to finish off the video, I'm going to join in the fray, but first, let's load up the arena again, starting with a couple of inputs to make it challenging. Actually, let's just repair this one, seeing as it jumped right to me. So we'll unleash 3 inputs. We'll add in a couple Stabithas. A nail down. And I'm hearing a lot of crashes around me. Yeah, they're just tearing each other apart before I'm even out on the field. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's jump in Lancelot. A nice medium battlebot with just ramming capabilities, but its rams are pretty damaging. Given that they're weighted spikes on springs. Let's go attack this pile up here and try to free them if any of them are still alive. Ow! Okay, it saw me and attacked me. And I really need to color these arrows something that I can see. The yellow on red just doesn't work once it starts to get damaged. I lose track of which side is the front. So let's attack the ones that are still in motion first, and oops! Goodness. Is it still alive? No. It's completely cored out. This one's still alive, but it's not going to be able to get itself unstuck in this condition. This one's still trying, but it's upside down. These 2 sandstones are both pretty much dead. They're still trying, but they're out of commission. And little Stabitha over here is also pretty much dead. And I think that pretty much wraps up what I wanted to do for this round of testing. So let's go for a little victory lap. In my automatic Grand Prix car, which should, I only say should, be able to avoid all the things in the arena right now. Once it starts up, of course. Oh, never mind. I forgot that it doesn't see directly in front of it. Okay. Maybe I'll leave the automatic race car for the Grand Prix, and keep the automatic BattleBots for the BattleBots. But anyways, yeah, that about does it. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like the video or subscribe, and if you have any questions about the BattleBots or the BattleBot League, please leave them in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.
PlayStation